RENEBOXYOUNG, what is really going on? So there's information coming out that Al Heyman is in talks with Amazon Prime. Let me go ahead and read it. It says Al Heyman's PBC has reportedly held talks with Amazon Prime about a potential boxing broadcast deal following reports that Showtime will not be renewing their contract. It's claimed Amazon Prime is PBC's quote unquote preferred destination. This is all according to Chris Mannix. Um, Everybody knows the story here that's going on. It's unfortunate to see how HBO left boxing or what have you, HBO boxing, died or however you want to term it and phrase it. And now we see Showtime. It's the same thing, as far as with the boxing sector, the boxing, events that they presented. Unfortunately, we see it now. It's been voiced out there by people, and by platforms that people are celebrating this. I'm definitely not. I think it sucks, but hopefully this is true. Al Heyman, advisor, promoter, whatever people call him, right? I hope he finds the right platform. Because, on going to Amazon Prime would be huge, I think. I think it would be great, but I don't want to see this die out. That's what I'm trying to, say here. I don't want to see PBC and Al Heyman, just go down smoking. If this were the case, I'm thinking, I'm not a big business guy. I really don't know this stuff. But, if Amazon Prime falls through, where will they go? I mean, I'm sure there will be other options out there, other platforms who would, accept this, PBC platform. But then again, you don't know. You never know when it comes to this. You know what I'm saying? So I do hope that they find a great platform where they can continue, delivering wonderful events, man. Because me as a boxing fan, I want all platforms to, to succeed, because it gives us all more options and more fights and events. And I think this could be like the precursor to more merging between platforms like DAZN, Top Rank, PBC, having these fighters fight more, between each other, because we see it time and time again, and we hear it time and time again when it comes to complaints with fans that it's always in-house fights. It's always quote unquote in-house fights. Of course, there are some platforms that invite other fighters to fight more on their platforms. We see it. Other platforms do it a little bit more, but hopefully this would be the precursor where, platforms, such as Top Rank, DAZN, or whatever, Golden Boy, blah, 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 whatever, Matchroom, right? Et cetera, that they start having more, crossover, across the street, however you want to say it, fights, where fighters from different platforms merge, where they can make deals and they can do more events with fighters from other platforms and other promotional companies. Hopefully this is the case, man. Hopefully this will be a new trend where we see this more, because that's where the better fights are, in-house fights are nice. Of course they are, but not always. And if we have more fighters fighting each other from different promotional companies, I think it would be amazing. It would be fantastic. But we'll see how this goes, man. And I reiterate, man, I do not want to see PBC and these fighters go down smoking, you know what I'm saying? And of course they wouldn't, because, I mean, there's just, there's a scenario here that we can say that Al Heyman, maybe he goes out, runs off into the wind with his money, with all he made, with all these years. And there are people maybe saying he's broke. I don't know, man. I'm no freaking, expert in finances and stuff like that when it comes to the boxing industry. But maybe, what if he left, right? I mean, all these fighters under PBC, it's like, whoa, they would be going to other promotional companies. I think they would be fine. But still, maybe they wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Depending on their names and their status and blah, 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 right? But we'll see if this happens. Now, remember, I say it time and time again, this is according to these source guys or whatever, right? I mean, it doesn't mean it's going to happen. It doesn't mean this is really happening. Who knows? But this is information that's coming out that Al Heyman is having talks with Amazon Prime. So we'll see, man. Definitely want to see what happens next. What do you think is going to happen next? We'll see, man. RENEBOXYOUNG, peace.